going on. If we can just...
Like, see that Mount Helena there?
Yeah?
All the red on the red trees, those are trees that are dead. From the pine beetle.
Oh, really?
So like all of those trees, after this winter, their needles will fall, and so they'll just be skeletons, and then they'll have to be logged out.
Because,
but a lot of the trees around them probably are also infected already. So they're thinking that in the next 4 or 5 years, if they don't really like get on it, there'll be no trees on that whole mountain.
Really? That's sad.
So I mean, just kind of as we're driving around Montana.
Actually, are those like the same thing with the red trees over on that part too?
Yep, the whole thing. And the reason that it's happening is that we've always had pine beetles, but usually the winters are cold enough that they kill the larvae during the winter. But we haven't had cold. Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah, I think I caught it a little bit, so I'm just gonna wait for maybe one more. And but that was nice.
That was a really cool one.
That's perfect background for it too.
But yeah, so the winters haven't been cold enough, so they're just taking over Montana. Mostly eating pine trees. That's what they go after. Pine beetles, pine trees.
Makes sense. That's why they named pine beetles. Man, that does
suck. It's a big bummer. It's a huge bummer. Because already you'll notice as we drive around, there just aren't a lot of trees. I mean, people live in houses where it's just like there's nothing around them, you know, whereas like I feel like in Vermont and other places we've lived, people are in nice little forested areas,
right,
nice and shady.
But not here.
And that's just not, and that, I mean, I think they're used to that. I'm not used to it. But, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah. Well, Butte, if we go down to Butte tomorrow, which we might, depending on what you want to do, that's where it's really, you'll really see it as we're driving along, how bad it is. Ooh.
I think that was good.
That was really cool. Can you take video and turn them into photos?
I don't know about that.
Like
I haven't actually
frames?
experienced with that, but it might be. Actually,
be
is that like that streak just a cloud?
That's a cloud.
Okay, I didn't know if it was something from the lightning left over or something.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, that's
just like the golden light and the bright light.
It's just really, really nice.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really glad. It's only been like the first 5-10 minutes.
I mean, you just wait, man. I got a whole weekend planned for you.
Exactly.
You know what tomorrow is? Evil Days in Butte. Do you know who Evil Knievel is?
Yeah?
Oh yeah. They're gonna be normal citizens trying to jump things with motorcycles and doing like the ring of death and stuff.
I'll have to get my video ready for that.
We totally, like if you want to go, we should totally go.
That sounds like something you have to do.
Yeah.
Must. Okay, yeah, that will be somehow built into the plans.
And then I'll show you like the nation's biggest super fun site where basically they took a mountain and dug it out into a pit because they mined it. They mined the whole thing. And now it's this huge hole in the ground that's just, you know, super, super deep. And because they didn't clean up the mining stuff that they used, the water that's down at the bottom of the pit that's collected, it's like the pH of your stomach. Like if you drop stuff in it, it'll just like birds die if they touch it. Like you could throw metal in it, it starts sizzling.
Wow.
So you don't drink the water in Butte. You only drink beer.
Oh well.
It's been treated.
Wonderful. So
or soda.
well, no offense, I'd probably prefer the soda than the beer, but if that's the only other drink I can have, I mean, when in Butte.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, we've got a float trip all scheduled for Sunday.
Now is that like, did you find out whether it was like inner tube type stuff or rack?
And we've got tubes.
Awesome.
So we're all set.
Cool.
And my friend's gonna make, she knows where we're going, and it's beautiful. It's like down by Big Sky, kind of.
Okay.
So it's really pretty mountains and it's beautiful. It's the Madison River. Super pretty.